The Marine Corps Silent Drill Platoon Sunset Parade here in Washington, D.C. on Tuesdays is one of the unit's most iconic events. And this year, the storied platoon has its first female platoon commander. We caught up with Captain Kelsey Hastings before the show. Thank you so much for being here with us today, Captain. So you are the first female Silent Drill Platoon commander. What has that been like?
It's been a good experience. It's been fun to travel around, see all the different people. And one of the big things about Silent Drill Platoon is that we do get the opportunity to travel the country and meet people who weren't going to be able to come out to DC and see our show and influence them and inspire them and be an image that, will be seared in their brain and memory and of what the Marine Corps is.
How did you end up in this job?
I happened to be 6 foot and at Combat Arms, and so I had a buddy who was stationed here before me and passed a good word, and I got here, again, 6 foot, Combat Arms, and so from there, just doing a good job at whatever I was given.
So 6 foot is the requirement to be in the Silent Drill Platoon?
So 5'10" is for the marching companies, and I made it by two inches.
Have you felt any pressure as the first female platoon commander, and are there any female Marines that are in the platoon?
So currently we don't have any female Marines. In the Marine Corps, it's a really small amount of women who are 0311s. Right now I feel like the same amount of pressure just like any other platoon commander. I've got to do a job and I got to do it well for my guys. How I do makes their lives better or worse in any given way. So I wouldn't say it's anything too much at all or too different or crazy.
What is the most nerve-wracking thing about being out here today for a show like this?
I get stressed more for my guys. I see how many hours that they spend and work, trying to perfect everything that they are showing to all the, families out here today. So I just, gritting my teeth the whole time, knowing that they're going to do well, but, still that piece of nerves for them.
And what is the hardest part of the job for them, or the show even?
For them, I think, is being able to kind of eliminate what they see, the audience, the surroundings, the different field types. We'll do it on dirt or grass or turf or concrete, taking all those those different variables out and still providing a phenomenal show and not kind of getting it out of their forgetting, the performance and the appropriate steps.
Is there one move in particular that's the most difficult?
It honestly just depends on each Marine. So some Marines, are phenomenal at spinning, while others are maybe more phenomenal at different parts of the performance, like exchange or a couple other items of it where they're really, really good, and it just takes some more practice for them. So it really is dependent on the person.
You often have high caliber guests, I would assume. You had the President of the United States here a few weeks ago. Can you talk about that and other people who come see the show?
It's just another opportunity to show the public what we do and what we bring. As I mentioned earlier, it's them forgetting who they're there for, and it's like every show is going to be the best show that they've ever done, and thinking it's for the most important person in the world, or President of the United States, pretending like it's going to be that for every single show. So it's not until after, when we start to get the opportunity to interact and meet with President of the United States, it gets pretty surreal. You're like, oh, I just did a really awesome performance for the president. So it doesn't set in until after.
Well, thank you so much, Captain. We look forward to the show this evening.
Good, I'm glad. I hope you guys enjoy it.